Hey tubers, Bar 49ers Corner coming at you with a pretty sweet mail day. I did think I was going to have one big one to come in today, but I guess that's going to be tomorrow. But that'll work out because it's the last card I need for pre-war Hall of Fame football rookies. So I'll make a video of that. Fear not if you're a predominantly baseball guy, because it's like 9 cards, but still should be pretty cool. So real excited to pick that up. And so now I've got a few enough left Football Hall of Fame rookies that I'm kind of just going by oldest years and working closer to now for the most part, and that helps me just prioritize. I can go in order now. If you hear some whispers and some talking and stuff like that, got my 2 3-year-olds playing Xbox. They're pretty good with it too. Generations are different, but that's my fault too. I got them into video games. I got the oldest into video games, and he taught them a little bit. So they play like these little Lego Xbox games. Pretty cool. But got my first 2 of these in. It's probably a little bright. There we go. Project 2020. Nolan Ryan. This one's a Blake Jameson one. Pretty sweet. I'm going to get a fair amount of these, but I'm only going after the vintage guys just because it puts an easy cap on it. And here's the Clemente. It had a little scuffing on the case, but even more so, I had to push it down. The sticker had this big bubble on it. It wasn't put on evenly at all. So it was kind of stuck up, so I just shoved it down there or whatever. But really neat looking cards. They're actually pretty thick. And then they tell you about the artist and stuff. That's some crazy glare right there. But kind of neat. And I may or may not ever have a Clemente rookie, so it's pretty nice to have one there. All right, shh. Hold on, guys. COMC stuff in. So been messing around with displays all over the place. This one is a beautiful cornucopia of randomness right there, which I'm really digging. But I want to have some different options to display. So one of the things I figured I'd get was Allen and Ginter's of National All-Star Players. Hey guys, hey, keep it down. This one is Dimitri Young. Got an Ian Desmond. There wasn't a Levon Hernandez, so I got a Bowman and Heritage one because it was kind of close. Believe it or not, Soto doesn't have a regular Ginter rookie, so I had to get to 19. Christian Guzman was an all-star for us. Got a Pudge. And then I didn't have a graded one of Strasburg and a Ginter, so picked up a raw. Also picked up Robles from this year's Heritage. This one won't grade GM. It's a 9 for sure. A little bit of centering that's not perfect, and then a tiny bit of white corner. There's no way they'll overlook both of those things, so it wouldn't get a 10. But I will definitely get that in a gem once PSA open back up and people start selling whatever they got slabbed. Picked up the Cognac Pudge from 11. And picked up the Diamond one as well. And then let's see, some more COMCs. Well, that got some nice sparkle with the light. What the hell is this called? I'm gonna brain fart right in front of you. Even though I got a couple of these 99 holographics. This one's kind of cool. It's called Awesome, but AUSOME, with the AU being like the periodic element AU for gold, which is pretty neat. So I have a Rice and a Steve Young like that. So wanted to be able to have the option to display that in a raw case. This was the last one I needed for the Young kind of rainbow for 98 SPX. This is the silver. Like I explained before, you would think just because you could look at that and say, yeah, that's silver, so that's the silver version. Not so much, because the base one looks just like that, but this corner is in color. When the corner's in black and white, it is silver as long as this is shiny. If this center circle is not shiny, it's the steel version. So, gotta keep an eye on that, just so you know you got the different ones. Picked up for display the 2010 Crown Love Crown die cuts. Just phenomenal looking cards. Kind of hard to find in real gradable shape. But with them not doing bulks and then prices going up, I'm really starting to reconsider what I thought I was going to send in or not. That was the base. There's the gold out of 25. There is the blue out of 100. To go with the green I already had out of 10. So that'll be a nice little rainbow for display. Pick this one up for I thought would be a display option. The Gold Blaster from 95 metal. Because I was like, I know I got the Silver Blaster. I know I've got the base. So that would look real cool. Well, when I went looking, because I thought it was exactly the same, because he's pointing in a certain direction, facing that way, and about to pass. And the base and the silver are just like that as well, but not the same card or any same picture or whatever. So, okie doked on that. That won't go be a display option, but oh well. This will be for grading. 98 Collector's Edge Odyssey Gold Hollow Foil. I've talked about these before, but there's 4 different ones in the set run. First, second, third, and fourth quarter. So I got 2 of these. This one's the third quarter, and there's the fourth quarter. And I got one at PSA right now, and then they were auctioning 3 of these, and they were the exact ones I needed, gold hollow foil, and yeah, I was doing something with the kids or something like that when the auction ended, and somehow somebody snuck in and randomly outbid me on one of them, and I won the other 2. Such is life. Kramer's Choice. Absolutely love Kramer's Choice. This one's from 97. I've got the 98 Pop 1 that I subbed myself. Actually, it's I don't know how to. There we go, right there. But looking to get all of these subbed. Had some issues buying them, and then they come out in the jumbo version because not everybody puts that in the listing properly. But love those cards. Got the Navarro Bowman. I'm always just keeping a lookout for him, and these still sell for relatively cheap. Anything him or slabbed or whatever. This one's silver at a 249 from Longevity from 2010. Digging that. Here's some randomness for you. A kicker, Jim Bakken. He's on the 1960s All-Decade team, and you know, random. I do some of the real big key card sets in football, but I don't chip away at them too often. But every once in a while, if I go onto the registry and I see that I got bumped down in what my ranking was, I'm like, all right, well, you know, let me see what's going on here. Are there some easy ones to pick up to keep progressing a little bit? Because it just kind of gives me an indicator that I've been kind of sandbagging on that set. So I kind of have to look at it and either say, am I actually doing that set? Do I want to just pull off of it and retire the set, or do I want to keep doing it? But typically I try to say, all right, let me keep doing it, keep chipping it away. So I just look at the population or the cards that are in there. Let me see if I can find some that are relatively easy. And found this one when I was looking at the Cardinals. There was a whole bunch of easy Cardinals because there ain't a whole lot of St. Louis Cardinals collectors out there, or Arizona ones for that matter. But this one was just, I don't know, $13 for a PSA 8 for a Team of the Decade guy and a team guy, and he's got an outside chance to make the Hall of Fame someday. Again, he's a kicker, so man, don't hold your breath on that one. I know they're people too, but kickers don't make the Hall very much. But the Cardinals were the second one I looked at. I had gotten bumped down on Cowboys, and that was the first one I looked at. And so I picked up a couple of Cowboys ones for real good deals for the all-time team set. I got the Cornell Green, digging that one. Again, I got these real good deals, so it was kind of just perusing, like, all right, I got to snag these up. I think I got one more Cowboy on the way, but love that old jersey. Real clean card. And clean picture and everything like that. Ralph Neely. This one was slightly more pricey for him, so I guess he got popular late. There wasn't a high pop for this, so look at the 7 from the 1970. But again, I was going cheap to a certain degree. And I got a PSA 8 from 79, Tony Hill. And then one more. Been wanting this for years. Typically, I kept seeing a 9 listed, but it was really expensive, and I was just like, it's just an oddball that I kind of just want, but it's not a key card in any of the sets I'm doing per se. As I stuck to the basic set and top stuff for Joe Montana. So somebody finally listed it at 8, and they didn't put a crazy premium price on it. Actually, I think this was an auction, and so I won it for, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks. It took a while to get here. Damn near forgot about it, but 1986 Dairy Pack is what it's called, and there's a good number of big timers in this set. Eric Dickerson and stuff like that come to mind. I think there's Marino as well. They don't pop up too often, but this is literally the side of a milk carton. If we'd only thought that everything we were seeing, if we'd kept it somehow in mint condition, we could have sold all that shit, because we had all these things out of Kellogg's and everything back in the day, I remember, but didn't hold on to a lot of those things. But thankfully somebody held on to a side of a milk carton, and now it is a collector's item to a certain degree. So happy to have that one. Love the Joe Cool hair on that. And that's what I got for you. Do recommend looking up some Project 2020. There's a Facebook group out there for that now. Pretty interesting. The guys are real into it, but everybody keeps it real too. They're like, I don't like that one, but I like this one. They're all getting, they're watching their words a little bit better now, because they've invited a lot of the artists into that Facebook group. So they don't want to, we're not all artsy people, so we don't necessarily understand the postmodernism that's going on some of these people's cards and stuff like that. But pretty neat. And you can get them through the Topps app and stuff like that, or on the website. I've gotten a couple on that. I'm going to be honest, because the purists are saying that's not helping the artist, I guess, but I'm buying them off of eBay, because there's a couple people that just do bulk sales, and it's literally cheaper to get the bulk sale, one from a bulk seller, than it is to buy it on Topps. So I've done that for a couple of them. So sue me for that, but I think they're just awesome looking cards. So that's what I got for you. Happy Friday. Thanks for watching. Later.